all the way in if you want. Stay out here. Yeah, up to you. It's gonna be ridiculous regardless. So you're gonna get it. Leo, he has been here for 416 days. We first brought him in March 24th, 2023, and he was adopted and returned 3 times. So, 416 days. When he first got here, he was great with all other dogs, didn't matter. He was fine on the leash. You could walk him up to other people. He had never met a stranger in a person. He loved other people, but now when you walk him up to other people or when he greets people that he doesn't know, he seems fine in the beginning, and then after about a minute, he's like, wait a minute. And then he has not necessarily bitten anyone, but he does like jump at them because he's, protecting himself. He also focuses on something, and it's very hard to get him away from that thing. If he sees Riley, our resident feral cat, or any of the other cats, even if he sees the cats through the window from far away, he is zoned in. He doesn't want to do anything else. He doesn't want to think about anything else. It's very hard to distract him.
When he comes out of the run, he starts looking for that cat right away. He even reacts to these pictures of cats that are on the wall of the cattery, starts barking at it.
So he's becoming less trusting and more, I wouldn't necessarily call him reactive because he's not like on the other end of the leash, like snarling and growling, but he is doing this high-pitched bark of over-excitement over his threshold.
I think it's gotten worse. I have to assume it's the stress. Sometimes people, they don't do the right things when they meet a dog. They stare straight in the face. You really shouldn't do that. He'll chase some toys, and then he'll actually just lay on the floor and relax. And that's what sort of tells me he'd probably be okay in an apartment despite the level of energy he has. And he's great in the car. I take him in my little dog van, I call it. And we often just go to Wendy's and get a hamburger and eat that in the car. Hey, Leo, ready to go to Wendy's? Huh? Ready to go? All right, we're going to go for a ride, and we're going to go get some lunch. How about that? Okay? Leo, what do you think? He's a cute dog. I wish more people would look at him. I think sometimes we undercut a dog like that by not promoting the good side. He's a very happy dog. He's always fun. When I get him, he rubs against me, and I usually take him in the grooming room for him to put the leash on and get him to calm down, and he just sort of lays there and I rub his ears and just sort of that initial calm down process.
He is absolutely ridiculous, and he makes me laugh 24/7. He is who he is to everyone, around everyone. Once you get to know him, that's just Leo. Like, you can't give him a toy, he's gonna shred it up. And even though it's like, okay, that was annoying, it's funny to watch him because he's not trying to eat it, he's just wants to rip something up. He jumps on you and puts his arm around your legs and will hug you, and I love him so much. He's so difficult, but those are the best ones.
He can be calmed down if you take him into the right environment, because I think Tierra's had him in the office. He doesn't go crazy, like I said, in the welcome center. He doesn't. People need to give him an opportunity. I think if people just come in the play yard, if you throw a ball, he'll chase toys too and bring it back to you.
I've had to get candid, I've had to separate myself from it a few times just because, am I gonna cry? No way. Just because I love him so much, and I would take him home if he was fine with my other two, or if my other two were fine with him.
I mean, it's one of those dogs where if I were in the right situation, I'd adopt him.
I do think that there is a family out there for him, but I've had to separate myself from it, so I don't drive myself insane, which can be said for really any of the longer term dogs here. But I think that there's someone out there. It just may take a while, which sucks, but we had another dog last summer who was adopted. His name was Doc. He was here for years and years and years and years. And this random guy walks in and was like, that's the dog I want. He was perfect for him. So that showed me that there is faith, but sometimes, with anything, sometimes days are worse than others where I'm like, this is hopeless.
There's always hope. It's one of those things we're always looking for that mythical home that someone's out there who's gonna take this dog.
And a patient, understanding owner who can meet Leo where he is now and see the potential in where he can be.
And we've seen that happen. There have been other problematic dogs. I really appreciate when people, they don't mind taking on a challenge because they know it's difficult for us. Some dogs never even get looked at, and it's. I wish people would come in and meet him to get him out of here. At least get into a foster home.
I'm hopeful for him. I mean, he's a really good boy. He just needs someone to just give him a second.